A simple pruning that I do every single year to my watermelon plant, and I get harvest before fall time. If you live in a short garden season, we cannot afford our watermelon plant to grow out. If you do not prune your watermelon plant, a watermelon plant is going to grow over 10 feet and it's going to grow many side shoots, which is going to grow 6 feet and take over a lots of space. And at the end of the video, I'm going to let you know how much times I fertilize in a month and how I water to keep your watermelon plant healthy. Bunch of watermelon plants that's running on the ground right now, and I'm gonna show you and explain to you real quick. So if we look at here, it's a hot mess, right? This right here, if you look right here, this is our growing point, our main stem. This main stem is what we need to focus on. All of the rest is extra. Basically, you have another side shoot. They're all side shoots. This side shoots could grow about 6 feet, and it will also produce either male flowers or female, which will give you the watermelon. So you could also get watermelon from a side shoots. If you live in a zone which you have a long garden season and you have a lot of space and you want a lot of watermelon, you could leave everything to grow, but you only have to water more and add more fertilizer. Now, if we live in a short zone or you just want to get some harvest, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut off all the side shoots and leave the main stem only. If we leave the main stem will eventually produce lots of side shoots, so we're gonna have multiple chance to get more watermelon and in a faster time. So what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna check our main stem to see how much leaves. We want to remain about at least 8 leaves. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna leave about 8 leaves on this plants right now. So we're gonna come right here. This is our main stem right here. This right here. This is some other leaves right now. This is a side shoots. You see that? The side shoots are located between the leaves and the main stem, just like a tomato or a cucumber plant. I always tell people. So we're gonna prune that out. Prune out that. Oh man, gonna have to buy a new pruner. It's gone. I'm gonna prune this out. This also increase airflow. We get a better production this way. We could water easier, right? And we could also add fertilizer easy. We could do a lot of stuff. So you see right now we just cut off one leaf here. We cut off all the side shoots and all the leaves. Compost these leaves. Do not throw away your leaves. We have some bottom one right here touching the soil. We don't want that. That's a high chance to get more disease or bugs crawling up and stuff like that. We don't need that stuff right now. So this little one was from a side shoot, so we're gonna remove this part. Yep, pruner is gone. So now we got some nice good sized watermelon leaves. You can see 2 big ones in the back, and then we got our main stem. So now eventually right here we're gonna get more side shoots gonna grow out. This is gonna grow faster. All the energy is gonna push through and come faster. We're gonna get a better production, a faster production in less time. I'm gonna show you on this plant right here. This one is growing at least about 3 feet going down. But if you look right here, our leaf and main stem, look, we got a side shoots here, our leaves, and right here, look, another side shoots. So as we got lots of side shoots growing from the main stem, we're gonna come right here and do the same thing. I'm gonna clear this up. I'm a little late. If you guys could start early, I advise you do this early. See that? Oh, I literally just cut everything out from fertilizer. Would be like a 10-10-10 fertilizer, but right now I only have garden tone and I have the calcium, which I increase my calcium. This thing I had this since last year, which I'm going to be using. Increasing the calcium in your watermelon is very important. Keeps your watermelon hardy, more sturdier, and you're not going to get any rotten or any kind of problem. You're going to get a better form watermelon overall. With good calcium, we get a stronger cell wall, basically. Garden tone is just an all-purpose fertilizer you could use. Has a lot of stuff inside, and that's enough. You don't, if you can't afford to buy or spend a lot of money, you don't need to. So how we add this fertilizer, I know you guys hear it all the time. Every 2 weeks. Listen, I stick to my routine, and I'm not going to change it because I've been getting good harvest and good production, so I'm not going to change. The plant is growing and it's going to produce a lot of leaves. It's going to produce a lot of big melons. So we want to get a good, tasty melon. So every 2 weeks, you could mix the fertilizer and calcium together, or you could do them 1 week garden tone, 1 week some organic lime. Listen, both I mix sometimes, and I never had no problem with it. Just don't put too much. Check in the description box. I'm going to tell you guys how to use it. When it comes down to water your watermelon plant, I water every 1 to 2 days, and water the soil. Do not water your leaves. water the soil right here, come in either in the morning time or come in the evening time. So you do not want to overwater your watermelon plant, or else you could run into a lot of problem with the leaves, with the roots of the plant even could get like rotten out. Your watermelon could start splitting, or even if it's close to right, it could like even burst open with too much of water, and sometimes you lose that delicious taste. So you gotta try to balance the water. Watering in the garden is very important. If you overwater, you cause a lot of problem. If you underwater, you cause a lot of problem, because then the plant is stressed out when you don't water enough. So right now we're in the 80 degrees, we're in the 87 right now, 85. So I water in the evening time. I was supposed to come in the morning, but I've been missing a couple of morning. If you miss the morning, water in the evening time. If you could water in the morning, it's better, because you get the plant actually hydrate throughout the whole day, so it's not stressed out. If you're over 100 degrees, water in the morning time, and then come back around like 5-6 o'clock in the evening and just sprinkle a little water, maybe a 10-second water, just like to revive the plant. You don't want to like damp the soil to the max, like flood the plant out. No, just hold it for 10 seconds. The plant has a little water, it's reviving, it's back to healthy, so it's not going to stress out and drop all your fruit. So that's one thing you got to look at. Fertilizer every 2 weeks. All right, check in the description box, I'm going to leave the links. That's how I prune watermelon, and trust me, it helps speed up the growing process. It helps the plant overall stay healthy. It helps you save space, and you could actually get a harvest before fall time coming. All right, thank you so much for watching GreenTGarden. To everybody who's subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate it. And if you're new, welcome to GreenTGarden. We're all about growing a better home garden together, so please click the red subscribe button, followed by the bell icons. Every time I upload a video, you guys will get it right away, and it helps out my channel growing, and it helps me to reach more people for free and help others. All right, so thank you so much.